Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. What can you expect when you send money to a Filipina that you're chatting with online? Let's talk about this phenomenon. It's a phenomenon as far as I'm concerned. It won't ever stop. As a matter of fact, it's increasing. Why do we do it? I have no idea why. You have to ask the person that does it. And we're not talking about, oh, you've met the woman, you're living together, and she's under your care. Taking care of somebody is totally different than sending money online to basically a stranger, really. You hear story after story after story. If you don't believe me, go on Rafi Tufo. Guy sending money to a woman, I think 2 years, going to find out she's married with 2 children. Of course, he never met the woman. It's crazy, but why do we do it? What have they done to even deserve the money that you're sending over here? What are we expecting in return? Is it an expensive peep show? I don't know what it is. Is it compassion? Why do we feel responsible? Why do we feel it's our job to do that when the women have been taking care of themselves long before they met you? Let me throw this into that. We're being made fun of over here. This is the reason why that it's going to be almost impossible to flip that script back. We're being made fun of, disrespected, because of the ease in which we're sending money. They're looking at us like we're fools. And then it's going to be so difficult to flip that script because not only are we fighting against ourselves, but we're also fighting against the armchair bros who are really financing this whole thing. These guys are sending just huge amounts of money. They'll never come to the Philippines. Many of them don't even have a passport. And it fuels that fire. So the woman's basically going to expect you to send money. I was looking at a survey online from the UK, United Kingdom Finance. It said that 38% of the people chatting online were asked for money. And of the 38%, 57% ended up sending money. Now, this was over in the UK. To me, I think those figures are much greater worldwide, especially when it comes to the Philippines. See, but women have gotten smarter now. They're not directly asking you. Of course, they'll hint around to it. Or they'll show you how they live. They'll talk about the struggle and all of that. And they want to win your sympathy. So you're the one who's going to end up volunteering your money. And she may have 3 or 4 people sending her money. Stop me if you've heard this before. That's why it's a phenomenon. It's like, okay, I did it and I saw, you know, the error of my ways. And I'm trying to tell you don't do it, but you continue to do it anyway. Oh, it's my money. I can do whatever I want to do. Some of us will never step foot in the Philippines and we're sending money over here. Are you doing any good by sending the money? No, you're not. What happens when the money stops? What happens when you come to your senses and say, I'm not going to send another damn peso to this woman I've never met? Because she's not under your care. Even if you met her. See, when I'm talking about under your care, I'm talking about you living with her. You're married. You're responsible some kind of way. See, Marilyn's under my care. We live together, been together for 6 years. It's a big difference than just sending a stranger, somebody that I'm trying to win their affection. I'm trying to really impress them. Is what I think we're doing. And then just the potential for sex and a relationship, it just drives some men to want to send that money over there. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. We've all did it, man. I did it back in the 2009. It's just something that we feel obligated to do. But I'm trying to make this video today to let you know you're not obligated. That you're going to need that money when you get over here. And what better way to spend it than spend it together? Doing something you want to do. Because buying all these expensive phones and all this stuff, man, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If she's not into you, she's not into you. You just can't buy that kind of thing. But if you don't believe me, go watch Rafi Tufo. There's story after story after story. Men are trying to buy women over here, especially. It's happening around the world, but I mean over here, where I am. And it's not working. And then they go on there crying they want their money back. Well, they've even come up with laws. It's a gift if you gave it to them. I mean, we're giving away fortunes in a very short period of time. But what do we expect in return? Companionship, sex, love, what? A commitment? I don't get it. I'm sitting here right now, August 29th, 2024, and I'm telling you that you're not going to benefit at all by sending a woman money over here. Let somebody else do it if they want to do it. What she wants more than anything else is for you to come over here. Because if you come over here, you're going to end up spending money, more money, much more money. Remember they talk about the long, they play the long game. Well, no, you're going to play the long game when you come over here. That's another long game that they play. In the long run, you're going to spend a whole lot more money when you're actually here, boots on the ground. That's really what she wants. You need that money when you come over here to go to the resort, to go to the beach, to travel and all of that. Sending it over here beforehand gets you nothing. It gets you nothing. And if you're sending it to, oh, because I feel sorry for the woman, she's got that job and, oh, she's working her fingers to the bone. When did nobody feel sorry for you when you was working your fingers to the bone? And I know men, we feel a need to support women financially. Yeah, your wife, your long-time living partner, but not some stranger that you're looking through the computer screen with. Stop me if you've heard this stuff before, man. You have. This is serious business because we're being made fun of, man. Okay, we're the butt of jokes over here. I'm just telling you. So when you think you're being some Superman, you think you're being some savior, you think you're doing something good, they're laughing at you. They look at you with a serious face, but deep inside they're laughing. I got it. You fool. One of the reasons, the 3 top reasons people get divorced, because a lot of guys who come over here are divorced. It's money, sex, third parties. It's not in any order. But money's in there because you stopped either supplying the money, you didn't have enough money, whatever it was, money's the reason you got a divorce. But now you're freely giving money over here to strangers. These are strangers. And I just want to ask a question. When you send money to a Filipino, does it guarantee you anything? No. It guarantees that you're going to have less money than you had before you start sending it. So don't do it. You say, well, Cal, you did it. That's why I'm telling you not to do it. There's no benefit from it. If you truly going to come over here to the Philippines, she's going to wait at that airport anyway. Because you got to spend money to get over here. It's not free to come to the Philippines. You got to buy a plane ticket and all of that stuff. We need to have these discussions more often so that it can register in your mind. We're not talking about being a cheap Charlie. We're not talking about taking advantage of people. We're just talking about managing your money better. Remember, time helps money. And sending money to a stranger is not managing your money well. more than likely you're not going to get anything from it. If she's not into you, once she figures out she's gotten enough from you, she's going to create some type of argument, some type of disagreement, and leave anyway. I've seen that. Millions of pesos. Once she got it, create an argument. She's gone. You're out of 2 or 3 million. But here's something also I've seen. When they get that money, they squander it. They go broke. So all that money you sent over here, thinking you're doing something good, went for naught. Went for nothing. You might as well set fire to it and throw it in the garbage, guys. Let's wake up. If you're ever going to flip this script and get back to where we're respected over here, because we're not. I don't care who you are. Guys are in denial. I'm telling you, we're not respected over here. These aren't normal relationships. These are abnormal relationships. All you got to do is think about it. I'm 8,000 miles from home. So if you're going to spend your money, spend it where you're going to benefit. It's your money. Why would you spend money where you're not going to benefit at all? You're not helping these women when you do that. When you deny them service, which is what we need when you go out and work. We're retiring women. I'm the one that talked about that. Nobody else talks about that. They don't come up, they can't think of stuff like that. When you're retiring women at 20 years old, 25, 35, you're not doing them any good. So thank y'all so much for listening today. I just want to put it into your subconscious, man. Many times as I have to. Stop sending money over here. It's not doing you any good. But it's falling on deaf ears because these are the armchair bros that are doing it. And they're making it harder on the men who are actually coming over here because the woman, they've come to expect that. They've come to expect you to send money over here to them. They've done nothing to earn it. They don't deserve it. They're total strangers. So if you're in America, in the Philippines, Thailand, wherever you are, Vietnam, by the way, because that's where we're going. That's our next destination. Finding your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Every single day. We were trying to figure out yesterday how much money we give out. It's a lot, man. I give out more off camera than I do on camera. The spin wheel is nothing, guys. Y'all don't believe this, but it's true. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people. We help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Stop sending money over here, guys. It's the first step, really, in flipping the script. As long as you send money, the less and less respect they're going to give you. They're going to expect you to send money. Once you send that first remittance, that opens up the floodgates. You're going to have to keep sending. Put your foot down. I'll see you. I'll be over there. Because you're going to need it when you get here, trust me.